New videos every day.
Hi, my name is Sonja Spray and I'm a yoga teacher from Austin, Texas. I'm going to show you a sequence today to release your hamstrings. So to start, we're going to come to the front of our mats, bringing our toes and heels together. And you're going to inhale, sink the tailbone down as you lift up, look at your fingers, and exhale, fold forward. And feel that stretch across the hamstrings already in Uttanasana, forward bend. Hold it here for a few breaths. You can bend the knees slightly, maybe pump the heels. Get the circulation going in the back of the thighs. Okay, and then we're bringing the legs back together. Inhale, look up halfway, and exhale, step or hop to the back of your mat. And take it through a vinyasa, so high to low push-up, chaturanga, cobra, up dog, drawing the chest forward, and exhale, drawing up with the belly and pressing into down dog. So here you're probably feeling a hamstring stretch, and if you're not feeling much of one, you might be putting too much weight into your arms. So release the elbows a little bit and draw the eyes of the elbows towards the face, and then press into the webbing of the fingers to shift that weight into the hips, over the heels, instead of your arms. Really press the heels down again, maybe rocking the hips side to side or doing a little running motion. And really press back, and then we're going to come down with our knees. We're going to take Ardha Hanumanasana or half split. So walking that right foot out in front of you, and then flexing the foot, so just the heels on the ground, tucking the toes of the left foot, and then pressing back into the hips. So if this is a little too low for you, if you have blocks handy, you can put them underneath your hands and press back. And just take it gently since we're just getting started. And as we stretch today, when you stretch your hamstrings or really any muscle, you want to feel it in the middle, not bulk of the muscle. So if you're feeling it behind the knee or in the glute and near where the glute starts instead, you're going to want to let go of that knee a little bit, bend it slightly, and feel that stretch move up into the middle of the thigh. Okay, and then we're going to draw that foot back and switch sides, extending the left foot, flexing the toes back towards your face and folding over. So drawing those hips down and away as you press through that heel, leaning forward, and just go as low as you can. And even though the back is rounded here, you're going to want to draw the shoulder blades down the back, lift the chest towards the chin to get a nice extension across the spine too. Take a nice full breath into that hamstring. Relax that muscle, let it stretch a little deeper. And then we're going to release. Press back into child's pose. Tuck the toes and lift into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. On your next inhale, step the right foot forward, not quite to the center of your hands, and rotate that left heel towards the floor. And we're going to come up into triangle pose, but revolving. So actually, before you come up, walk that left hand to the outside of the right foot, so your pinky knuckle is in line with the ball of that little toe, and then you'll rotate open. So this is a little bit of a balancing pose. You want to make sure that you have even weight distributed into both feet. And you can even press in that hand, but you don't want to use the hand support. You want to feel like the legs are bearing the weight here. And you're going to rotate open. If the balance gets harder as you look up towards your fingers, you can keep it down looking towards your front toes. So really feel both hamstrings getting a stretch here as you press into that back heel and draw those hips centered over. So you don't want one hip out more than the other. You want them nice and centered and flat. Feel that front right hip crease draw back and this other hip draw forward. Okay, and then we're gonna inhale and come up out of the pose. And then we're gonna stretch forward for a crescent warrior. So instead of a regular warrior, heel's gonna come up, your leg's gonna rotate in a little bit more. And you're gonna look up at your hands and really press into that back heel. So even though it's not making contact, you still feel that line of energy go from the bottom of your heel up through your fingertips. And as you're getting a nice deep stretch in this hamstring here, feel that stretch across the left quad too. Tuck the tailbone and lift up out of the pose. And exhale, release, straighten the legs. And now we're going to take a gentle through warrior 3 first, and then into a standing split. So you can bring your hands to your hips or behind you, or extend them out in front of you. And just start by trying to get your legs parallel. If this is easy for you, and you're just feeling just a little bit of stretch here, but you want to go a little farther, you can bring your head towards your knee and start extending that leg up into the air. And this actually gets a little easier because you can support yourself with your hands on the ground. But if you're in warrior 3 and you want to keep working that hamstring stretch right here, you can bring your hands to the ground too. Hold it here for one more breath. And exhale, release as gracefully as possible, stepping the feet back and taking it from high to low push-up through cobra or up dog, all the way back to down dog. And then on the other side, so stepping that left foot forward, not quite in between the hands, walking that right hand across, lining up the knuckles of your hands with the knuckles of your toes, and rotating gently. Drawing this hip back, feel that crease widen across, and the right hip comes forward. Really pressing into both heels. Squeezing your feet towards each other like you're going to wrinkle the mat for a little bit more stability. And looking up at that top hand or down at your toes. And then we're going to inhale and come up out of it and lunge forward for crescent warrior. So drawing that back heel up off the ground, maybe widening your stance, so scooting your feet away from each other. Tucking the tailbone and drawing the belly in to lift up, and exhale to sink down, stretching the hips away from the fingertips, and enjoying both the stretch across the hamstring and the right quad. Press that heel back into the ground. Take a nice breath here, breathing into that hip that's opening up. And exhale, release, and we're going to take it through warrior 3 to start. So stepping up over that left foot, bend the knee slightly so you're not straining anything. Supporting yourself with that leg, already feel that stretch in the hamstring. Then bring the hands to the floor, either hold it at 90 degrees or start bringing the head towards the knee and kicking that right leg up behind you. Really feel that deep, deep stretch in the hamstring. Again, bending the knee so it's right there in the meat of the muscle. So you're getting the most benefit out of the stretch by actually letting go of the knee a little bit. Take another deep, full inhale and exhale. Release the leg down and take it once more. High to low push-up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana and Adho Mukha Svanasana. Great. Now we're going to come down onto our knees. Press back to Balasana, child's pose for a moment. Maybe rock side to side. Let the hips relax. And then we're gonna come through a seated position, drawing our legs forward and extended for Paschimottanasana, forward bend. So to start, make sure your sit bones are really underneath you, not out in front of you, so you're sagging forward. So you might want to grab that and place the femur bone, the head of the femur bone, right underneath you. Sit up tall in Dandasana, staff pose for a moment. Breathe and lift high, and then exhale, reach for the toes. If you have a towel or some kind of strap nearby, you can use that. And you're gonna inhale to start. Really draw that sternum away from you and the shoulder blades down the back, lifting up, and exhale, roll over. So you're gonna hold this for a few breaths. So try to relax the neck, maybe shake it out. And again, drawing that stretch up into the middle of the hamstring, releasing the backs of the knees slightly. Really breathe into the hamstrings, engage the quads. So use the quads to lift the kneecaps towards you. And by engaging the quads, your hamstrings will let go a little bit more. Again, lifting the knees up towards your hips. Exhale, letting go. Breathing through any shaking. Inhaling, coming up. And so, for this last pose, instead of Shavasana, we're going to take Viparita Krani, which means our legs are going to be up. So if you have a wall, you can use a wall to make this more relaxing, otherwise a chair, and you can just bend your knees. And this will reverse the stretch, or reverse the circulation and relieve that stretching, get the blood flowing into those hamstrings, and really integrate all that stretching we did and let them just loosen using gravity. So stay here, and if you don't have a wall nearby, Shavasana is great too. But stay there and breathe for at least 5 minutes. Enjoy the rest. I'm Sonja, and that was yoga to let go, to release your hamstrings. Thanks.
If you liked this video, we have hundreds of more alternative videos ranging from sexual health to psychology to mind control. So if you liked it, go ahead and click on me to enter the Psychetruth channel.